Way that I be ballin', ain't no reason I should pass that. Spittin' like a Knicks fan, leaning like a Kiss fan.
Boston Celtics rebuild is here. Now, the Celtics have not had any success winning since 2008, and within the last 15 years from 2008 to 2023, they've been to 3 finals, 1 winning against the Lakers in 6, and 1 losing against the Lakers in 7, and then of course the most recent, which losing to the Golden State Warriors in 6. But the most recent playoff, losing to the Miami Heat in 7 games after almost coming back from down 3-0. The Celtics, you can definitely say, are very lackluster. Now, the 2015 to 2016 season, we saw players like Isaiah Thomas, Avery Bradley, Jared Sullinger, Jay Crowder, Evan Turner, a junior Marcus Smart, his second season in the league, which he still wasn't the greatest, but he was very, very solid. And, I mean, for a future DPOY player, he's pretty good. Now, we have players like Kelly Olynyk, who are still pretty much younger. We have Tyler Zeller, players like Jonas Jerebko, James Young, Terry Rozier, who's rookie, by the way. And then Cody Clark, John Holland, RJ Hunter. Now, the goal is we're going to be trying to make this team win at least 1 championship in the next 5 seasons. But I should also add that this isn't going to be a realistic rebuild, but it's going to be a, decently realistic, if I should say. As far as our plans with Isaiah Thomas and Marcus Smart, I think we're going to keep both of them, at least for Isaiah Thomas for at least 2 years. We're still going to try to get Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum in the draft, of course, but I can't promise anything. And of course, we have Avery Bradley, who isn't the all-team defense. I mean, Avery Bradley's pretty solid defense, so hopefully that works out. And then, before I get into it, I want to change Isaiah Thomas, and I want to make Avery Bradley the mentor for Marcus Smart, only because, defensive purposes. We're gonna also make him, I guess, we're gonna have him go for, let's go clutch shooter, why not? But we're gonna have Marcus Smart train under Avery Bradley. We're probably not gonna make any moves this season. We're gonna probably wait till the off season, but we're gonna simulate to the trade deadline and see what happens. And I'll get back to y'all if anything major happens or if we do a trade. This trade actually just popped up for me. They're asking for Avery Bradley to give us a top 5 protected for the 2016 draft and a protected backup for the 2017 draft. And as much as Avery Bradley is playing really good, he could very well be an all-defensive member this season, averaging some of the highest he has since his Boston days in real life, technically from right here. I still say that we're going to accept this. It might be stupid, but we're going to accept that. And it's also going to give way for now Marcus Smart and Isaiah Thomas to come over here and play the 1 and 2 guard. Isaiah Thomas is also digressing. We're running a 9-man rotation, as well as Terry Rozier getting some minutes. Of course, Kelly Olynyk, who's having a very good season for us, averaging almost 18, 6, and 3 or 2. And then Tyler Zeller, who giving us 10 and 6 off the bench as a 3rd string center. Pretty good. Jared Sullinger having a pretty good season as well, so I'm pretty happy about that. Evan Turner and Jay Crowder aren't really cutting it, so we're probably going to look to move either one of those two before the season ends. Alright, so as unrealistic as this is, we just got offered Rudy Gobert, who's having a 15-12 season. He's also going to be making $38 million a year. In return, they're asking for Evan Turner, who's basically our 6th or 7th man at this point, and a 2027 first, which in this world would be about the 2019 or 2020 draft. And I plan on being really good by then. So we're going to be accepting the Rudy Gobert trade, leaving Rudy Gobert as our best player, as Isaiah Thomas is currently injured, but it looks like he's up to an 87, so he's doing pretty good, but that means Jared Sullinger is going to have to go. We are in no more need of him, so really all we're looking for is some backup pieces and or something that can help us get across that line a little bit more. So here we're offered Festus Ezeli and Robert Covington, which I could take, but I don't know if I want to. Here we're offered Bismack and Al Jefferson. We got Joe Ingles. We have Jose Calderon and Robin Lopez, who they're making pretty decent money, but we're actually gonna accept that trade, and then from there we're going to move Jose Calderon, who's 34 right now, so really not gonna be any need for us. We're gonna then try to move him for either a younger talent worth picking up, or someone older who, can hold it down, give us some good minutes. Right now, not seeing that person that I really want. It is a little bit tough to find somebody. Jared Dudley's here, so I think we might take I might take this Marius Chalmers. Just give a good point guard off the bench. Or do we keep, you know what? We're going to keep Jose. And we're going to trade Tyler Zeller because now we have Robin Lopez. So we're going to look, see if we can get anything really decent, I should say, for us. We get offered Nick Young here as a shooting guard. We got to give up a second round pick, but actually we're going to take that, allowing our new lineup to look like Marcus Smart right now because, of course, Isaiah Thomas is injured. Nick Young, who does go to an 80 with morale boost. Jay Crowder, Daniel Tice, and Rudy Gobert. Along with Jose Calderon as a 6-man. We got Kelly Olynyk, Robin Lopez, and Jonas Jerebko. We're going to mess around with these positions a little bit. Make sure they're playing the positions I want. We're going to put Kelly Olynyk to a power forward. And we're going to put Jonas Jerebko to a small forward. That way we have a little bit more minutes coming out of them. And I do believe that makes it to where Kelly Olynyk's starting. No, he's not starting, but we're going to make him start anyways. We might as well. And with that, we're going to take some minutes away from Jonas Jerebko, some minutes away from Robin Lopez, and some minutes away from him. We're going to give Nick Young 32 and Marcus Smart 34. Along with Rudy Gobert, he's going to get 37. Kelly Olynyk's going to get 20. And we'll give him 30, and we'll give Trey Crowder 31. And we're just going to keep going from there. Oh, well, now Isaiah Thomas is back, so let's, I guess, check on the rotation now. So they want Isaiah as the 6-man. Jose Calderon getting a lot of minutes. So we're going to take those down a bit. We're going to start Kelly Olynyk. We're going to give Kelly Olynyk about 29. We're going to give Marcus Smart about 31. And we're going to give Nick Young about 29. I think that's going to be our rotation for the end of this season. Get back to y'all if we do make any more minor moves. before the 2015 to 16. Also giving up on Terry Rozier a little bit too soon. He's only 21 to 68 overall, but we're going to be taking this Ramon Sessions and Nene deal here. Then we're going to be straight away trying to flip Ramon Sessions, and we're going to just see what we can grab for him. Cristiano Felicio's there. We got Brandon Dawson there. We're probably going to try to take... We do have Seth Curry there. We're probably going to try to take a shorter contract deal just to get him off the team. There's Boban, which is a pretty good pick, and a Tyson Chandler. We're actually going to take this Tyson Chandler deal. And then, as you see, we have a lot of centers. If you look at it from this standpoint, we have two centers that I think we could really use, which means we're going to be trading off Nene here. And for Nene, I'm going to be looking for something like a Omari Cassapi, solid player to have coming off my bench behind Jay Crowder. And then after that, we're going to be looking to trade Jose Calderon, as he is 34 now. And at the trade deadline, we don't really need him. We're going to be looking to bring in other players. So let's just look what's on the market a bit. We are offered this, which we could take a 2017 or a 2018. My bad. Top 3 protected from the Pelicans, along with taking Alexa Jinka's contract. Don't think I want to do that. Or we could take Jared Dudley or Murray Spates. But we're going to take the Murray Spates deal only to give off. That way we have two power forwards pretty much doing everything we need. Kelly Olynyk is having a really solid season with us, so I'm pretty happy with that. Isaiah Thomas, not as good as I could hope, but hopefully he picks it up. Marcus Smart having a really good season, averaging 2 steals, the most he's ever done in general. Great rebounding and assisting, and pretty decent scoring. We have Nick Young here, who, of course, just giving us a 14 and 3. Just what I need him to do. I just need him to shoot the ball a bit. We have Jay Crowder, who's still having a pretty solid season. And then, of course, we have Rudy Gobert locking it down on defense, averaging almost 3 blocks a game with 12 rebounds. I like the pickup I made. We're going to rock this way for the rest of the season and see what our record is. Getting past the awards, LeBron wins MVP, and I believe Stephen Curry won it in real life. We have Joel Embiid winning Rookie of the Year, Brandon Jennings 6-man, Draymond Green Defensive Player of the Year, Andre Drummond Most Improved, Billy Donovan for the Thunder going 66 and 16. I believe this is the Russ Westbrook and Kevin Durant still. Do we have any Celtics making a All-NBA team? No, we do have Rudy Gobert making an All-Defensive team. He averaged 2.4 blocks. We'd love to see it. As far as that goes, no one else made it. And then, yeah, some of these players shouldn't be a rookie technically, but, you know, the game, you know, they had to be created anyways. But, yeah, Ramon Sessions, you know, he's up there. But in terms of, you know, the playoffs, which, by the way, I didn't want the play-ins to be here, but I couldn't change that ahead of time. But we are the 6th seed. We did end up going, let's go over here and check the league leaders real quick, but I'll get over with our record afterwards. But in terms of players, you know, LeBron led in scoring, Chris Paul led in assists, DeAndre Jordan led in rebounding right behind Gobert. Like, Gobert was up there, and Jared Sullinger, who we traded away, so I'm proud about that. We have the steals. Marcus Smart led the league in steals, which is a good sign to come. He averaged 2 steals, 5, 5, and 12.5. And then Rudy Gobert led the league in blocks. In terms of records, we have us as 44 and 38. That got us the 6th seed. Of course, we are 1 game behind the Miami Heat, 2 games behind the Magic, and 1 game ahead of the Charlotte Hornets. Now, do I think we're going to make it into the far into the playoffs? No. We're going to drop our rotation to 7-man. So, basically, nobody else is going to get some minutes. But we're going to drop it to 7 and see if we could get past the Atlanta Hawks at least. Well, after the play-in happens. So, that's done. And let's see who the Hawks have. They have Jeff Teague, Kyle Korver, Chetty Osman, Al Horford, Paul Millsap, and Kent Bazemore, along with Mike, Dennis Schroeder, Justin Holiday off the bench. It's a pretty good team. I doubt we get past them here, but they take game 1. Nick Young got injured. They take game 2. We take game 3. We take game 4. They take game 5. And we take game 6. So we do have a game 7 in the first round. It's going to be interesting. Let's get into it. So early into the first, we take a lead. We lead by 5 in the second quarter. And it looks like they're comfortably taking a lead with this. Yes, they are actually. The Celtics win by 8 in the fourth quarter. Really, the pivotal point was holding in the 17 in the second. That game, let's look at this. Marcus Smart had a 25, 7, 10, and 3 game. Nick Young giving us 19, 3, and 6. This is exactly what I want Marcus Smart to do. I know we said that we might trade him, but if he continues to play this good, we will keep him. Rudy Gobert, amazing game, 17 and 15. He's averaging 3 blocks for us in the playoffs with 12 and 15. Isaiah Thomas, he's not really going to great, so we might be trading him soon. He is still an 87, which means he might catch a little bit more trade value. Same with Jay Crowder. But in terms of players I'm surprised of, Kelly Olynyk, Nick Young, and Marcus Smart, pretty good additions. Rudy Gobert, he's doing pretty solid. Now we're on to the Detroit Pistons, who have Reggie Jackson, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Marquise Morris, Ersan Ilyasova, Andre Drummond, and Carlos Boozer, along with Aaron Baines, Brandon Jennings. I mean, paper-wise, they're definitely more stacked than us. Do I think we can win? Yes, but probably not. They take game 1. We take game 2. They take game 3. They take game 4. And this is probably going to be the end. Nope, we take game 5. And they take game 6. Beating us by 10 points. Isaiah Thomas did ball out. Marcus Smart, he played a really good game as well. We definitely need more scoring from players like, where is Nick Young? Okay, so I'm going to assume Nick Young fouled out. Because Marcus Smart fouled out as well. Or no, Nick Young got injured, didn't he? Yeah, he did. I just remembered he did. So that's probably why we lost that. But either way, we're fine. Russell Westbrook is your Western Conference Finals MVP. And Reggie Jackson is your Eastern Conference. They just beat LeBron and the Cavs in 6. They're going to be taking on a stacked Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook filled Thunder, along with Serge Ibaka, Enes Kanter, Deion Waiters, Anthony Morrow. I'm assuming the Thunder. Wow, the Pistons actually made them go to 6, but Russell Westbrook is your Finals MVP for year 1. Wish we were up there, man. But it's all good. Coming into the draft lottery time. Hopefully, I know we're going to fall pretty far down, considering we did just make the playoffs. but it is what it is. The Raptors go to 13th. As long as we can get like a top 10, which, we're going to get 12, aren't we? Yeah, we get 12. Oh, no, that's the Memphis pick. That's the Memphis pick. So we still are on the board. That is a good sign. So we do have 12. What else can we get? The 10th pick is going to go to the Nets. So the Knicks do move up. Interesting. So the Lakers are projected number 9th. And they're going to stay at 9. So the Knicks move up to, I believe, the 6th or 5th pick. The Nuggets, they move up as well. The Jazz fall to 8. Here's the Wizards. They're projected number 7, and they're going to stay at number 7. So two teams move up. The Bucks are going to stay at number 6. Number 5 is going to be the 76ers, which they do stay at 5. Nuggets are projected to go to 4, and they're going to move up even more, and the Mavericks are going to be at 4. Nuggets are going to be at 3, and they're going to move up, and the Knicks are going to get the 3rd pick. Here's the Nuggets pick. They move up, so wait, what happened to our pick? Am I tripping? Did I accidentally... Oh no, we have pick 17. I was tripping. That is definitely my bad. Head coach wise, we're definitely going to try to get Steve Kerr in here, along with Ime Udoka. We do get Ime Udoka here. I'm assuming it's I'm assuming Steve Kerr rejects it. He does, which is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. There's not no better coach up here anymore. So we're actually just going to offer Ime Udoka our starting head coach spot, just like real life. Honestly, we'll just give this Johnny Bryant guy a spot for assistant coach, but we do have Ime Udoka. So going into the NBA draft here, which our main goal is going to be going for, we're going to be going for, I want to say maybe Jaylen Brown, but I don't know. Do I think he's going to fall? Here's what we'll do. We'll go for the number 3 pick for the Knicks. We'll call them up, offer them Isaiah Thomas and a 12th pick, and we got number 3. So Brandon Ingram does go first. Ben Simmons goes second, which means we will be drafting Jaylen Brown. It's been a long time coming, but we will be taking Jaylen Brown. And with the 17th pick, I do believe, we're actually gonna grab Malcolm Brogdon here. That way we still have a backup point guard. As well as the Mavericks got DeJounte Murray. Jamal Murray fell to 8. David Nwaba went before Pascal and Buddy Hield. It's insane. But we do pick up Jaylen Brown and Malcolm Brogdon. We're going to accept Marcus Smart's player option. We have no qualifying offers to go over. So free agency is here, and it is a pretty decently stacked one. Of course, we still have Marcus Smart, Malcolm Brogdon. We still do have Jay Crowder. We have Rudy Gobert. Some pretty solid, or at least 3 power forwards that are going to be here for a bit. Jaylen Brown. So I think we go ahead and go out and try to grab a Al Horford. I think we offer Al Horford a contract. He's still, semi in his prime. A little bit younger before. I'm actually not too off with offering, maybe a contract to, I want to say, Ooh, this is tough. I want to say we can offer a contract to Andrew Wiggins might be a shout. Actually, let's offer Andrew Wiggins a 35 million 8-year contract, and then we could pick up someone like let's pick up a this is a tough decision. You know, I'm actually gonna re-pick up Jaron Sullinger, bring him back, and then we're out of contracts, right? But we do get Al Horford and Jared Sullinger, which is a very good trade-off, I should say. So now we're basically just going to go through and try to get the players who we had. So let's go pick back up Omari Cassapi for a 3-year 225, and we're going to have to give him a bit more. Let's give him a 239, and let's actually go pick back up Tyson Chandler, who might not be the best pickup, but he can give us some pretty solid minutes, as we do get all of them. So Andrew Wiggins goes to the Brooklyn Nets, and we don't have enough cap space for Jaron Sullinger, sadly. I'm pretty sure we don't anymore, right? Yeah, so he's there. So let's look at what we got right now. We got Marcus Smart and Malcolm Brogdon. We got Nick Young and Jaylen Brown. We got Jay Crowder, Omar Cassapi. We got Al Horford, Daniel Tice, Maurice Spites, and Kelly Olynyk. I'm actually going to move Daniel Tice back to a center. That we have Rudy Tyson and Daniel Tice. We have 3 powers. I do want to get a better small forward, I think, but there's not going to be none left on the block. So looking to trade Jay Crowder here. Could get Chris Bosh. Wow. We could get Chris Bosh. I'm actually going to wait till the start of the next season. We basically have all of our players filled out anyways, so we're not going to be needing to do anything else with them. Player progression. Rudy Gobert goes up to an 87. Al Horford, of course, is 87. Marcus Smart goes up to an 82. Kelly Olynyk is an 80. And then, as far as that goes, Jaylen Brown, he stayed at a 77. But, you know, we're fine with it. We're fine with it. So, let's go into the next season. We're going to have Nick Young, mentor Jaylen Brown, definitely. Before we get into further seasons, my plan with Jay Crowder is, of course, we're going to hold him until the draft, and then we're going to try to trade him and our current pick to try to get Jason Tatum. Hopefully Jaylen Brown has a breakout rookie year, along with Rudy Gobert having a very good defensive year. Hopefully he steps it up again, just like he's been doing. Al Horford here, I'm expecting a lot of different things, considering, you know, he is an 87 overall. He's only 30 years of age. I'm hoping he does some more things, but he's only 6'9". I thought Al Horford was like 6'11". I'm actually going to look that up, and if he is, we're going to change that. But here's Marcus Smart, averaging 18, 5, 8, or almost 8 and 2. Kelly Olynyk, who's averaging 22, 8 and 5. Wow, Kelly Olynyk is having a season. But yeah, I'm going to go check that Al Horford height thing. I'm pretty sure he's like 6'11". And then, yeah, we're going to get Marcus Smart just got injured. He torn a right calf muscle. He's going to be gone for 6 to 8 weeks. Meaning, Malcolm Brogdon is going to have to come in and step it up. We'll have a go look at that and see what they want. So we're still going to have Jaylen Brown, who is actually up to an 80. We have Jay Crowder, who's regressing. We have Al Horford, who's definitely stepping up. He's now an 88. He's definitely doing better scoring wise. Rudy Gobert, who's doing his thing, averaging a double-double. And then we got Kelly Olynyk, who's still having some pretty monster stats. We got Nick Young as the 7th man and Tyson Chandler as the 8th. We're only running an 8-man rotation, but we're about to open that up to now 9. That way we get a little bit more minutes into other people. And hopefully Malcolm Brogdon can help us get on with it until the foreseeable future, where Marcus Smart is back, as Jaylen Brown just gets injured for a day and comes instantly back. Team's doing good right now. We're 29-18. A lot better than I thought we would. Thought it was going to be at least like one more year before we can actually be good, as Nick Young is going to be gone for 1 to 2 weeks. Shouldn't be that much of a problem. We still got some really good players, and there's Marcus Smart back. He is an 83 overall, and I don't know. I mean, it is so far. Marcus Smart has been really solid. Hopefully, we can keep him around for a little bit longer, as I believe Jaylen Brown's gone for 2 to 4 weeks. Should be okay as long as he is back before playoff time. All-Star captain rolls around. Team Chris Paul, team LeBron. I just wanted to see, do we have any? Al Horford did make an All-Star appearance, but that is it. So, to be expected. I mean, Al Horford is an All-Star. Rudy Gobert's doing his thing. Marcus Smart's definitely having a really good career, though, because y'all gotta remember, it's now the 16 to 17 season. So, he's having a really, really good career from when he technically started. He is shooting a bit better. He got worse with free throws, but that should be fixed. And Jaylen Brown's having a really good rookie year, too. Hopefully, he gets back soon. And I'm going to see y'all towards the end of the season. Our roster's going to stay the same. So, getting into the 2016 to 2017 awards, James Harden is your MVP. Ben Simmons is your Rookie of the Year. Not without overriding him. Jaylen Brown, he averaged 18, almost 5, 3, and 1. Brandon Ingram right behind him, averaging 14, 5, 3, 1, and 1. But by far, Ben Simmons was clearly the best. Also shooting 26% from 3. We have Yusuf Nurkic as the 6th man, Anthony Davis as Depoy, Justice Winslow's most improved, and Ime Udoka as Coach of the Year. As you can see, we had gone 56 and 26. That's really good. So, I mean, we take those. In terms of All-NBA, wow, Isaiah Thomas wants to be All-NBA. He wants to be All-NBA on the Knicks, but not us. But as we get not a single player on All-NBA, All-NBA defensive team, we do have Marcus Smart there, which is good to see. Jaylen Brown does make a All-Rookie first team, but we are the 3rd seed. We are going to be taking on the Pacers, but let's just simulate a game, see how it goes. So we do win game 1 by 12. Pacers have Paul George, who dropped 55, 10, 5, and 5 on us. They also have the Rookie of the Year, Ben Simmons. And that's basically it. I mean, they got Roy Hibbert, Monte Ellis. Stat-wise, our team should be better. Marcus Smart drops 17, 6, and 11. Pretty good. Jaylen Brown, though, shot 0 for 9. You don't want to see that. For someone getting 29 minutes a game, yeah, that's wraps. We're going to drop the minutes anyways. And yeah, they got Nick Young starting over Jaylen Brown. I'm going to allow it for right now because Jaylen Brown clearly didn't have a good game going. So this is going to be our lineup going into the rest of the playoffs, most likely. As Kelly Olynyk has been a solid 6-man for us. We're going to have to try to bring back one of them. Either Marcus Smart or Kelly Olynyk, or hopefully both. But Game 2 does go to them. Game 3, Al Horford gets injured, but we do take it. Game 4 goes to us, and Game 5 goes to them. Game 6 goes to us. So we do move on to the second round. We're going to be facing LeBron, Kevin Love, and they lost Kyrie, but have Fred VanVleet. Okay, so Game 1 we do take. Game 2 we take. Game 3 we take. They take Game 4. And we take Game 5. So we just got LeBron out of the playoffs. Led by Jay Crowder dropping 31, 7, and 3. Not bad. Jaylen Brown, he's definitely stepping up a little bit. He could be better though. And then we're going to be taking on the 5th seeded Bulls, who have Derrick Rose, Jimmy Butler, Zach Randolph, Bobby Portis Jr., Gorgie Dang, George Hill. I mean, it's a pretty solid team. I feel like we could take down Jimmy Butler, Zach Randolph, and Derrick Rose. But I don't know. The Celtics are kind of choke artists. So Game 1 does go to us. We do win by 10 points, led by Jaylen Brown's 22, 8, 3, and 3. Followed with Al Horford's 22 and 5. Pretty good. Rudy Gobert, actually, he did pretty solid defensively. I'll let that slide. But we definitely need Marcus Smart to play a little tiny bit better. I mean, 10, 8, 9, and 3. It's a crazy stat line, but he shot 2 for 11. Game 2, Marcus Smart does get it injured a bit, but we do manage to win this game 6-4, 8, and 3. But we somehow scrape by 10 points again. We just have a better star talented team. Jimmy Butler dropped 31, 5, and 7 on us. Can't get it done right now. Game 3 is going to go to us as well, winning by almost 20. Got Jay Crowder and Al Horford leading the way, with Marcus Smart having a way better game. He has 6 steals. That's unreal. Game 4, they are going to win. Game 5, we do win. Al Horford is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And then Chris Paul is the Western Conference Finals MVP. So we're going to be taking on the Lob City Clippers with Blake, DeAndre, Chris Paul, and JJ Redick. It's a pretty good team. I don't think we're going to win this. And of course, the video is going to go until we win a championship or until the 2024 season. So Game 1, they do take by 12. Blake Griffin 35, 11, and 10. Chris Paul 33, 6, and 11. Yeah, this is going to be a monster of a team to beat. We're actually going to drop our rotation even more. So that means Maurice Spites isn't going to be getting any minutes. I think I can live with that a little bit. Rudy Gobert is not doing the greatest right now. I'm a little bit worried for that. Game 2, they do take. We lose by 5. Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan too much. All right, Game 3, Jay Crowder gets injured, and they win Game 3 by 2 points. Oh boy. Game 4, can we come back? It's looking decent in the first. Still looks decent in the second. I think we should take this game, but you never know. Late in the fourth, we do win by 20. So we do take one game from them behind Kelly Olynyk's 27. Game 6. I mean Game 5, not 6. But it looks like they're gonna win. Yeah, they just took it away. Unlucky. The Clippers are your finals champions. We made it, which is a sign. It's a sign. We do get the first overall pick from the Grizzlies. I'm so glad I made that trade for Avery Bradley. Avery Bradley, you were what we needed. Which, y'all know what that means we're going to be coming over here. We'll look at the trades just in case. But yeah, it's nothing that we want. Nothing that we want. We are going to be selecting Jason Tatum with the first overall pick in the 2017 draft, as well as, actually, we could take Semi right there. We could just call it a day. Take Semi or take Thomas Bryant. We're gonna take Semi again, and we do get another pick. So let's see if we can get anyone here. The big man, Luke Cornett, is still here. That's exactly who we're gonna take. So we do manage to get Jason Tatum. We're actually gonna sign Luke Cornett. Now, team player option. We are going to definitely accept Marcus Smart. Qualifying offers. Yeah, no, they're not going to y'all. So let's see what our team is looking like right now. We got Marcus Smart, Malcolm Brogdon. We have Jaylen Brown, Nick Young, Jay Crowder, Jason Tatum, Omar Cassapp. We have Al Horford, Murray Speight, Semi Ojeleye, Rudy Gobert, Tyson Chandler, and Luke Cornett. Funny enough, we basically have like a lot of the Celtics currently. I mean, Marcus Smart, Malcolm Brogdon, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford. We're gonna rock with this. We're gonna see. We're gonna rock with it. I'm perfectly happy with our lineup right now. Worrying about paying everyone later on. I feel like that's okay. Rudy Gobert says he goes up to an 89, but it says he's an 85. Jaylen Brown went up to an 85. Marcus Smart's an 84. Jay Crowder is still an 80. Jason Tatum's a 78. So yeah, that's going to be our plan going into next season. And we are going to be moving Jay Crowder as he is no longer needed on the team. We're going to try to save as much money as we can, but it looks like there's not enough minimal contracts that we could take. So we're thinking here, and I think my best bet is actually going to be this, I think I'm going to take this Chandler Parsons deal. He's only 1 year, 10.64. He's only 2 overalls less than Jay Crowder, but we're going to be saving a lot of money. So if we look at the lineup, which we're going to go back to a 9-man, we have Marcus, Jaylen Brown, Chandler Parsons, Al Horford, Rudy Gobert, Tatum as our 6-man, who will probably eventually be starting within a few games, Murray Speight, Tyson Chandler, and Malcolm Brogdon. Actually, we'll run a 10-man just to give Nick Young some minutes. Nick Young can come in as the very 10th man to get some minutes. But I'm really liking the team. Rudy Gobert is an 89. Al Horford's an 87. Of course, we got Marcus and Jaylen Brown. And then we got Jason Tatum. So hopefully they both start popping off. And that's actually kind of weird that I'm seeing Tatum not wear the number 0. Because, Swaggy P is just him, I guess. So be it, we're going to simulate a few into this season, see what happens. Hopefully we can make another finals appearance, but maybe that was just a fluke. We're not going to be trading Jaylen Brown. I'm sorry, game, but I'll get to y'all when that happens. Right, so James Harden is your MVP again. I just realized, my mind blew past it, but he ended up going to Philadelphia. That's cool. Guy Dawkins is your rookie of the year. Now, Tatum definitely doesn't deserve it, but I feel like we need to give it to someone who, is an actual rookie. So we're going to give it to Donovan because he averaged 14, 3, and 3. Bruno Caboclo is your 6-man. Anthony Davis, who's now on the Blazers, wins Defensive Player of the Year. Jamal Murray wins Most Improved. Then, of course, we win 58-24, winning Coach of the Year. We have no All NBA players, but Isaiah Thomas. You didn't want to do that with us. Unlucky. But in terms of defensive, Bruno Caboclo here. We don't even have Rudy Gobert, but yeah, Tatum had a lackluster season. I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna simulate the play-ins. We're already in the playoffs. We are the second seed, but I don't think Tatum. I mean, he did improve. Jaylen Brown's an 86, Marcus Smart's an 86, Al Horford's an 89, Rudy Gobert's an 89. If we're gonna win, now is the time to do it. But I don't know. We did sign Marcus Smart to an extension, but hopefully, they wanna do good. I mean, Isaiah Thomas put up 62 points this season. That's insane. Yeah, that's insane. But yeah, Tatum got injured a little bit. Don't know how long he was out for, but you know, we do have the core here as Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Al Horford, and now Rudy Gobert, along with Chandler Parsons, Maurice Spates, Malcolm Brogdon, Tyson Chandler, and Nick Young on the bench. So we do have a full double lineup. We're going to be taking on the Pacers in round 1, which of course is just Paul George, really, and that's basically it. We do beat them by 23 in the first game. We win the second game, beating them by 7, 8. Pretty good. Paul George still trying to dominate us. We do win game 3 by 22. This time Rudy Gobert's lead scoring. So Marcus Smart's leading us in scoring right now, which is pretty crazy. I guess Jaylen Brown's still doing his thing. Tatum is not, though. So that's interesting. They do take game 4, and we take game 5. But if I just saw that correctly, Al Horford is out with a broken leg for the season. Something I'm going to do is I'm going to change Tatum's shot tendency. Now, some of y'all might view this as like, cheating, blah, 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 but I want Tatum to at least touch the ball. Same with Chandler Parsons, honestly. Let's give him an 80, give him a 70. I didn't touch anyone else's, but I'm definitely going to change Malcolm Brogdon's. Rudy Gobert, I do think should shoot a little bit more and should definitely touch the ball a bit more. But we're going to be facing the Orlando Magic in round 2, who have DeRozan, John Wall, Aaron Gordon, Andre Drummond. This is a nasty team. We do take game 1 by 13 points. And yeah, see, there it is. Tatum is now shooting more, and he's already up there. So, game 2, we do take as we 17, my bad, 17 points. But yeah, now Tatum is doing his thing. We got Malcolm Brogdon up here now. But look at our big 3. I mean, we technically have a big 5. We do take game 3 only by 7 points, or 6 points. But yeah, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, awesome numbers. Marcus Smart, 15 assists. We love to see it. Game 4, they do take. Game 5, we take. And we're going to be facing the 8th seeded Cavaliers, who have LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. How are they the 8th seed? We're about to get smoked, aren't we? Game 1 does go to us. We win by 6 off of Marcus Smart's 27, 8, and 5. Game 2 goes to us. We win by 14. Game 3 goes to them. Lose by 5. Game 4 goes to them. Game 6 goes to us. I said game 6. That was game 5. This is game 6. It goes to them. Oh boy. So, this is what we're looking at, right? We got LeBron, Kyrie. LeBron's averaging basically a triple-double. Kyrie's going crazy. Kevin Love's going crazy. We might want to shorten our rotation. I mean, not having Al Horford here is really tough. And no Maurice Spite, so it's getting kind of tough. It's getting kind of tough. So this is what we're gonna have to do. 8-man rotation. Yeah, that's what it's gonna have to be. So 8-man rotation. No Al Horford could be the make or break. Let's get into it and see. And I feel like, okay, so they have a 1-point lead going into the second, but we now have a 5-point lead. But it's LeBron, so I'm assuming the Celtics are going to lose. We're down by 13. Up by 2, and we lose. We blew it. The Suns are your Finals MVP, or your Western Conference with Brandon Knight and then LeBron. But we blew it again. This should be a sweep for LeBron. LeBron wins in 6 and they get another championship. That's tough, but we'll push past 2019 season. Stephen Curry is your MVP. Trae Young's your Rookie of the Year. Beating it over Luka? Yeah, beating it over Luka. Wow. Interesting. But New Orleans Noel 6-man, Anthony Davis Depoy, New Orleans Noel most improved, and we went 66 and 16. Still no all NBA teams, but you know we're getting there. Marcus Smart did make a defensive team for the second time now. He's having a really good season, but I'm excited. Hopefully, we make it back to the playoffs or the finals. We are the first seed. Joel Embiid, who averaged 16, 10, and almost 4 or 5 for us, with almost 2 blocks. We have Jaylen Brown averaging 18, 6, and 4 with 2 steals. Al Horford, who keeps getting injured a lot, but he averaged 15, 7, and 5. Mark Smart, of course, 15, 5, and 8 with 2 steals. Jason Tatum, who's averaging almost 18, 5, 1 assist, 1 steal. He's up to an 87 somehow. I don't really know, but I'll keep it moving forward. We got Malcolm Brogdon up to an 80 now. We got Chandler Parsons to a 79. This team's pretty stacked. The only thing I think that can stomp us is LeBron. So, of course, we have the Bulls. We win game 1, take game 2, take game 3, and it's a clean sweep. Now we got the Washington Wizards. Oh, LeBron went to the 76ers. Oh, thank you, Wizards. Y'all got the scary out of there. But they do have Carmelo. And Tony Parker, Bradley Beal. Okay, you know, this might be a scary team. But game 1, we are going to take. Game 2, we do take. Game 3, we do take. And game 4, we take. Going against the Paul George-led Pacers, I'm assuming. Yeah, with Ben Simmons, who's going crazy. He's a 3-time All-Star, but that's really all they have, so I feel like we should win this too. We take game 1. Al Horford's gone for 1 to 2 weeks. We take game 2. They take game 3. They take game 4. No way. No shot. This is where we lose, right? We're gonna lose again, and the video's just gonna have to go on longer. It went into OT, and we win in OT. Okay, we got a game 7, and it would be against the Phoenix Suns. I could really use. Yeah, I think we might want to get a little bit risky here, but think we run this lineup since Al Horford's still out. I think this is the lineup we run. We run Marcus Smart, Jalen, Chandler Parsons, Tatum, Joel, and Brogdon as a 6-man. I actually want, I'd rather have Marcus get more minutes, and then Tatum get more minutes, and Joel Embiid get more minutes, and then we'll get the rest of Brogdon. But this is gonna be Paul George, man. All right, let's jump in. Game 7. Whoever wins goes to the finals, to the Suns. We do have a pretty comfortable lead with 13. We lead by 9. And we're going to go to the NBA Finals. Back-to-back years. We got the Suns up next, which in reality, they have Devin Booker and apparently Brandon Knight, who's a 90 overall, who's just been going crazy. They got Jabari Parker. We're going to go through game 1, and I am going to run this 6-man squad until Al Horford gets back, at least. So, I mean, Joel Embiid take us to the promised land. Game 2, we win. Game 3, Chandler Parsons is gone, but Al Horford is back, which means this is our lineup. We should be able to win. Game 4, and the Boston Celtics win it all in the year 2019 off of Al Horford 27, 11, and 6. Joel Embiid having 15, 9, and 12. Marcus Smart 11, 10, and 6. And it was definitely a ride. The video will be ending, but I just want to say, although this isn't the most realistic rebuild, we did ended up still having a lot of the old Celtics team and some currents like Luke Cornett, Semi Ojeleye, Daniel Theis, Malcolm Brogdon, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, Al Horford, Jaylen Brown. We even had people like Isaiah Thomas along the way. But it took us 3 years from the year 2015 to 16, well, the 2016 NBA season, to the 2019 NBA season to actually, win a ring. So we've already made Jaylen Brown, Tatum, and Smart. This ultimate trio has finally got a ring. Now with Al Horford in the mix and Joel Embiid, it's pretty fun to watch. Anyways, if you like these kind of videos, let me know. For 2K24, I have a huge simulation planned all the way from 1983 to like 2046. Gonna be custom making all the rosters, so stay tuned for that. As well as we're gonna be having a lot of new series coming out when 2K24 drops in approximately 14 days. Yeah, 14 days. But anyways, it's been your boy Trilly the Gamer. Hope y'all enjoy this kind of content. Like I said, let me know. I might do more of them. Pretty happy with doing more simulations. But as always, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and peace.
You did drop it, sound like Rick and Morty. Show me what you got. Ayy, big chefing in the kitchen, cooking up the